Britney Spears is once again single and reportedly feeling miserable following her breakup with Paul Richard Soliz. The pop superstar, who has experienced a whirlwind of emotional ups and downs over the past year, is struggling to come to terms with the end of this latest relationship. Sources close to Britney have revealed that this split is hitting her hard, coming on the heels of her high-profile divorce from former husband Sam Asghari. The relationship between Britney and Paul was, according to insiders, never meant to be anything serious. In fact, a source speaking exclusively to OK! Magazine described Paul as a rebound, someone Britney turned to in the immediate aftermath of her crumbling marriage. Paul was really just a reaction to things falling apart with Sam, the insider explained. Britney was going through a very difficult time emotionally, and Paul was there to fill a void temporarily. It wasn't a deep or lasting connection. Sam Asghari's filing for divorce in August 2023 marked a turning point for Britney, thrusting her into an emotional struggle as she processed the end of what many saw as a fairy tale relationship. The couple had been married for several years and often appeared to be a strong unit publicly, making the divorce even more painful for the singer. The timing of Britney's relationship with Paul, surfacing almost simultaneously with the news of the divorce, only fueled speculation that it was more about distraction and coping than genuine romance. As the relationship between Britney and Paul fizzled out, Britney has found herself facing the harsh reality of her ex-husband moving on with his life. Sam recently stepped out on the red carpet with his new girlfriend, Brooke Irvine, a blonde-haired woman who reportedly bears a striking resemblance to a younger Britney. This has been particularly difficult for Britney to witness. Britney's relationship with Paul just crashed and burned again, so she's single and not happy about it, an insider revealed. She's doing her best to stay strong in public, but inside she's struggling with a lot of pain and loneliness. The image of Sam looking happy and in love with Brooke, especially with Brooke's striking similarities to Britney's younger self, has reportedly cut deep. Seeing Sam all in love with a girl who looks so much like a younger version of her is heart-wrenching, the source added. It's like a painful reminder of what she once was, and maybe what she feels she's lost. Despite these feelings, Britney has insisted she does not want to reconcile with Sam. However, the insider disclosed that it's difficult for her to ignore the emotional sting of seeing him move on so quickly. She says she doesn't want Sam back, and maybe she truly means it, but it's incredibly tough for her to see him building a new life while she feels stuck in the aftermath of their divorce. The dynamic is further complicated by the fact that Britney's romance with Paul was always intended to be temporary. Their relationship was never meant to be serious. It was more of a fling that happened as a way for Britney to cope with the turmoil in her personal life, explained the insider. It was a distraction, something to get her mind off the pain. Now that the fling is over, Britney is left grappling with loneliness and uncertainty. It's good that she's ended things with Paul because it wasn't a healthy relationship, but with Britney, it's always difficult to predict what will happen next, the source remarked. She's very impulsive when it comes to relationships, especially when she's feeling vulnerable or emotionally raw. The public display of Sam and Brooke's happiness only intensifies Britney's feelings of isolation. Seeing those happy pictures of Sam and his new girlfriend might make Britney more vulnerable to falling back under Paul's spell, the insider suggested. Even though she knows it's not good for her, loneliness and the need for comfort can cloud judgment. Britney's close friends and family members have reportedly been encouraging her to focus on self-care and healing, rather than rushing into another relationship. Everyone who loves Britney wants her to be happy and healthy, the source said. But healing takes time and she has to be patient with herself. Friends worry that the constant media scrutiny and public interest in Britney's personal life only add to her stress. The pressure is enormous, the insider explained. She's a global superstar, but she's also a human being with feelings and vulnerabilities. It's a lot to handle. Britney has endured a particularly turbulent period in recent years, including the end of her conservatorship and the challenges that came with rebuilding her life in the public eye. This recent breakup with Paul is just another emotional hurdle she must overcome. She's been through so much trauma and heartbreak, the insider said. It's not surprising that she's feeling fragile right now. Despite the setbacks, those close to Britney remain hopeful that she will find happiness again. She has incredible strength, the source noted. If she can take this time to focus on herself and prioritize her mental health, she will come out stronger on the other side. In the meantime, Britney's fans worldwide continue to show unwavering support. Social media is filled with messages of encouragement, reminding her to stay strong and reminding her of the impact she has made on so many lives. Her fans love her and want to see her happy, the insider said. That support means a lot. Britney Spears' journey is far from over, and while this chapter may be painful, it also holds the possibility of growth and renewal. As she navigates her path forward, there is hope that she will find the peace and happiness she deserves, whether that comes from within or from new relationships built on healthier foundations.